What's up, y'all? So today I'm doing something a little bit different. I recently got some new foundation and I just compared two different foundations that I saw online, and I just want to give you a review. Currently I use Eve Organics loose powder, and I've been using that for years now, and it's been great. And I just wanted something a little bit different just to try. And of course, when you start thinking about stuff, the internet is going to oblige you. And so I just started seeing, what is it, advertisements for Makiage, I think that's how you say it. And just seeing the videos of people doing it, it's like, ooh, like, do it really work like that? So I ended up ordering some of that, and then I also ordered Mented Cosmetics, their foundation stick, because I remember seeing a girl that I subscribed to on YouTube. She was using that makeup, and I always thought that her makeup looked really good, so I went and tried that. For me, I was looking for an everyday coverage, something that I can wear every single day if I needed to. Not that I wear makeup every day, but I just wanted something to kind of look like, oh, okay, you can't necessarily tell that I have on makeup. It's not like a high fashion look. I wasn't looking to contour or anything like that. I just wanted a full face, same color, and something that was maybe like medium coverage to conceal some of the blemishes that I have, but not so much to where you can't see the lines, the natural lines in my face. So that was important to me. I wanted something that wasn't too pricey. Il Makiage. So their Woke Up Like This foundation, flawless base foundation, that's what it's called, and it comes in 50 different shades. It has a lightweight texture. It says that it's buildable, medium to high coverage, and has a natural matte finish. And it's some other things in here. It's supposed to be good for aging and things like that, but those were probably the top three things that I will be looking for. And it enhances the natural complexion. So the pros of the Il Makiage, I would say, when it came, the packaging was definitely good. It was attractive. It came in a nice black bag, and then when you open it up, it looked like something that you wanted to use. The container was a glass pump bottle, which was cool. The whole packaging and everything of it, it was good. I had no complaints about that. So quality packaging. One of the things that was also a pro for me that made me go ahead and order it was the fact that I could return it without really any penalty. It was almost like a trial period. It was for 14 days, and I really like that because when you're ordering online, you don't know what it's gonna look like, right? So you had to take a test, take a quiz to find your perfect shade, and it matched you up based off of the questions that it asked. Another pro was that it came with a free gift. So I got like a free liquid eyeliner with it. So that was cool. It actually wasn't that many kinds. I put that it was a little bit pricier just because it was a little more expensive than Mented Cosmetics. And I thought that it was more than what it actually was. But it's $45 for that 1 fluid ounce bottle of foundation. So that's really not that bad. I definitely didn't want to pay too much for makeup because, like I said, it's not like I would be wearing it every single day. Also, a con I would say was I wasn't a fan of the branding. So it just kind of gave off a like high maintenance type vibe, and that's not me at all. So that was something that I noticed right away with like just going through the website. And then say for instance, I told you how I was doing the concealer. So the concealer that I had gotten was called like F I'm Flawless, and it's not a huge deal, but that was something that I noticed. Like when I purchase something, I would like it to reflect like who I am and what I'm about, if I can. So that was something that was kind of an initial turn off for me. But again, it was like, seeing the reviews and everything, I just really wanted to try it for myself. So that I would say it would be a con for me. Y'all can tell me if I'm tripping or not, because sometimes I could be over the top with stuff like that. All right, so with the Mented Cosmetics, it says that it's an ultra hydrating formula. It's lightweight and buildable, giving you the coverage that you need with a natural finish. Again, things I was looking for, something that wasn't too heavy. Obviously, you can build on it if you want more fuller coverage, and then also just that natural finish that wasn't too shiny or anything. You know how like you go throughout the day and your face gets oily and stuff like that. Like, I just wanted something that was a little bit more matte, more natural looking. The packaging was cool as well. It wasn't as, I would say, high end as the Il Makiage, but it was definitely still very professional. It looks very attractive. When you opened it, you know, it had, I like the way how the stick felt. And I also ordered a bronzer, and I liked like the outer covering of it. It just had a nice feel to it, so I like that. So that was definitely a pro. Again, you could return it if it didn't work for you, because again, you had to do the shade test online. So for both of those, that was great. Another pro that I really liked is that it's black owned, so that was definitely something that drew me in. I'm like, oh, because you know, you want to support when you can. And something like with makeup, a lot of times you know, our skin color can be underrepresented. It was just nice to be able to have that option. So that was definitely something that stood out for me, and it was a little bit more reasonably priced. So it was $30 for the stick. Now the stick, it looks like it was I think it was like 0.5 ounces or whatever, but it's a stick, it's not liquid. And then the cons for this one, it was almost like the website and then the videos that I saw, it didn't necessarily make me want to buy it. You know what I mean? It was like, I don't know if I like the way that they're looking, you know, on there. So that was a con for me, because that is kind of what made me think like, oh man, you know, if their models aren't looking that great with the oil, like, how's it gonna be? So I'm glad that I did, though, to at least try it. I actually looked up YouTube videos to see like normal people wearing it and how they looked and how they liked it for both. The one that I got, the color, it had like a black seed you could see in the the stick. So when you rubbed it on, it had like a straight black streak on it, and I'm like, I don't know if it's supposed to do that. So that was a con initially, right? The actual colors of the makeup. So with Il Makiage, they both are similar. They had attractive packaging. The service was good. It came pretty quickly. The application was, for the most part, easy. I wasn't crazy about the pump because it did kind of splatter sometimes. With the Mented, that would be a pro, because the stick is just so easy to just kind of put it on, like rub it right on my face and then blend it with the brush. I was like, okay, I like this. As far as the colors go, with Il Makiage, the color was a little bit light. It was close, but it left kind of like a mask type feeling on me. And I tried it in different lights so you guys could see what it looks like, but it did kind of have a mask. Like you would have to blend it all the way up in here for it, because it had kind of like that line a little bit. And I'm not about to be wearing makeup on my neck. Like, I know you said you're supposed to blend into your neck, but I'm not trying to do that. Like, if you hug somebody, then it comes off, or it comes off on your clothes. You know, if I want to lay on Danelle, or, you know, my kids. I ain't get birth yet. But with Darren, if he wants to lay on me, you know, so that's not something that I'm interested in. So I don't want to blend it into my neck. And it still had like that kind of cast to it. And you'll see kind of what I'm talking about. So I wasn't crazy about the actual color. So, and then with the Mented, like I said, it had like those seeds in it. And I'm like, is this a part of the formula? So what I ended up doing was contacted them, and I asked them, told them like what was going on. And the service was great, you guys. They just sent me a new one. They was like, just give us the batch number of the old one, and then we're gonna send you a new one. So the new one, it doesn't have that, and it blends a lot better, I think. And I just want to add that as a pro, because the service was quick, it was effective. They didn't really ask me any questions like, oh, send me a picture of it. You know, they took my word for it that it wasn't right, and then they made it right for me. So I really appreciated that. So when I got the new one and I swatched it, and it was fine. And so the color was like, it was kind of like, oh my gosh, like you couldn't really see it. So the color comparison, I would say Mented Cosmetics definitely came with the color match. It was almost like the Il Makiage had too much, I don't know if it was too much of a gold undertone. I don't know. It was something with the undertone that wasn't quite right. But with the Mented, it blends right in with my skin. It's kind of crazy how much it did that. So my final review, I would say they were similar with packaging. They both came with that return and that guarantee if you didn't like it. Similar price, 30 versus 45, $15 difference. It's not too bad. So the only thing that blew out the water was, okay, does it deliver? And they both are lightweight. You can't really tell that you're wearing it. They're comfortable, basically are easy to apply. But the color did come out better for me, and I'm actually wearing it right now. I'm wearing the Mented Cosmetics one. I didn't put any powder. I didn't use primer for either one because I'm not gonna generally do that. So I didn't get any primer. I usually just put it right on my face with my moisturizer, so you guys could see like this is just what it looks like. And I usually have some discoloration in the cheek from like blemishes and stuff. On this side you can still see it up here, but I'm okay with that. You can still see the imperfections in my face, but for the most part my complexion is smooth and evened out, and that's what I wanted. So I would definitely say Mented came through for me. Like I said, that customer service, good customer service is hard to come by these days, and I just really appreciated the turnaround time, because it happened so fast. I got a message talking about your order is on the way, and I'm like, I ain't ordered nothing, what you talking about? Then it's like I went and saw that they actually put something in the mail. They put the new one in the mail and they sent it right out. I can appreciate that. Oh, I didn't even mention the colors. I wear the M20 in Mented Cosmetics, and this is my skin tone. And then I think I was 170 in Il Makiage. I'll put it up there just so you can know. But yeah, so those were the colors that I got, and it matches really good. Like I said, if you want something that's just easy everyday coverage that you can just throw on, it's super fast, I'm not in the mirror all day, I would definitely recommend it. And just give it a try. Hope that this was helpful. I know it's a little bit different from what I usually do, but by me ordering the two, I was like, my light just went out, y'all. Why I do that? And so this is me in no light at all, and you can see that it looks pretty natural, I think. Still, let me see. I don't know why that went off, but I'm almost done. Let me know if you guys have tried either one of these in the comments below, and then if you have any other questions, let me know, and I will talk to y'all later.